Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video I'm going to be doing my match review for Norwich City winning us 1-0. So from start to finish, that game was a very frustrating one, especially for the last half an hour, I'd say. James Maddison was going down all the time. I'm glad that in the end he did end up getting injured by Jamal Blackman, because he was just being really annoying, you know, getting a foul wherever he could. And I know that that's what some footballers enjoy to do, but honestly, it's just cheating. How the hell he didn't get a yellow card, I wouldn't know. Steepman for them is a rough tackler, but if you're going to be a rough tackler, at least get the ball. All they were doing was cropping our players without getting a touch of the ball. Angus Gunn was wasting time from the first goal kick, you know. I think that must have been around the 10th minute. It was wasting time on the 10th minute. How pathetic is that? Who else can I moan about? Josh Murphy were probably the only player that I could see. I say that Josh Murphy, Cameron Jerome and Alexander Tettey were the only three players for Norwich who, you know, tried to play football and not cheat. Their centre-back pairing of, I forgot who it is now, it's Zimmerman and Closer, I think it is. They're pretty decent together, I won't lie, the centre-backs were good. But at the same time, we had to play Brooks up front. He's an attacking midfielder. He's 18 years old. First ever starting the EFL, I think. And Ched Evans, who isn't even fully fit yet. And when you put that into perspective versus their team, you know, they have Cameron Jerome, who they bought from Stoke for around $2 million a few years ago. Nelson Oliveira didn't play, luckily. If he'd have played, we'd have probably lost about 7 or 8-0 without they were playing, because they was playing differently to what I was expecting. I thought it were going to be 70% possession to them, 30 to us, but it was, you know, I'd say it was the other way around for a lot of the game. I can't really go against, I don't know what I've said, to be honest. I'm just frustrated at how the game was. One player that I was quite disappointed with was Mark Duffy. He had a shocker of a game, kept losing the ball. It was slowing down play a lot. Normally that works in our favour, but against Norwich, you just need to attack, because their centre-backs are very slow. They're very tall, but they're very slow. So if you just get at them, maybe do a couple of skill moves, you'll get around them. But, you know, Duffy, I don't know how he stayed on for as long as he did. I think it was around the 70th minute when he came off. Very disappointed. I hope that he doesn't start versus Wednesday on Sunday, and that is going to be probably easier than this game, because they're not cheaters. Although it's a derby, I reckon that it'll still be less feisty than today. And going towards the Wednesday game, I hope that we can get a result out of it. Fair enough, it's away, but they've fucked it up again. Alright, Wednesday fucked it up again. And honestly, I can't wait until Sunday's match. I can't go, obviously, because I have 2,500 points. I think they're all gone by the time 42,500, you know, been reached. So I'm not going to be able to get to any away games this season, I don't think. I'm going to try and get to a couple. Forest, Derby, Leeds, they're the three that I'm mainly looking at. But honestly, I'm going to struggle to get to any. But looking at the game, we played well. Brooks, it was our man of the match, but I reckon that a lot of the fans voted for him because he's this young talent that we have who everybody wants to do well. But his shots were terrible. He had a chance in the first half, which if we'd have scored, the game would have been completely different. Looking back on it now, I'm fairly annoyed that he didn't score it. It was an easy save. I could have saved it. It was literally just a little, you know, a little parry for Angus Gunn to make, who I hate now. But James Maddison, I just can't get him out of my head. He's got a little annoying baby face. And he's just the most annoying player I've ever played against. And when they scored, the most annoying thing about it was when they scored, he actually did that towards our fans. Which, if he hadn't done that, I don't think I'd be as frustrated at him as I am now. The one thing that I don't agree with is there's a couple of people throwing bottles at the Norwich players from our end. Please don't do that. You know, if you're watching the video and you've done it, it just puts a bad reputation on us. And we didn't like it when people threw bottles at Clayton Nonson. So don't throw bottles, because it's just pathetic, really. So yeah, to end off this review, Norwich City won 1-0 in a game which they shouldn't have done. I put out quite a angry tweet that I probably shouldn't have put out, but I was just saying that they cheated their way to the game. The referees were really on their side. It wasn't until It must have been around the 60th minute when the first yellow card were handed out. their keeper, for starters, should have got one in the first half for time wasting. Very frustrating game. Make sure to tell me what you guys thought of it down in the comments. Tell me if I'm being very vocal for a reason which is, you know, pretty bad, because I reckon that we played well, but they I guess they haven't played us off the park. Alright, I'd have accepted the defeat if they had actually played football properly, but no, Fox set them up to cheat and annoy the players, and it's worked. So yeah, so tell me what you guys thought of it down in the comments. Make sure to make a like on the video. It always is appreciated by myself. So yeah, like, subscribe, and enjoy the rest of your day, and peace.